Hey guys, I'm Kevin. So today we are doing a printing process whereby we're gonna print fabric. So this is our fabric here. Um, so according to my whole process of creating the clothes, you see, it comprises of printing fabric. That's like using screens to print the designs that you see on the clothes. So, yeah, this right here, it's the paste we use. It's water-based ink, and this is red, so it's what we're gonna be printing on the clothes today. And this is the 3D I use, the Squeegee, and this is our printing machine that we purchased last year from somewhere in town. Yeah. So this machine, it's used for mainly printing t-shirts, but yes, it doesn't stop you from using it to print any fabric. So we are using it to print fabric. And this is a screen. These are the screens I use. And these are two screens with different designs. These are imageries that show celebration, like for my Karamajo project, and this is basically having negative spaces and positive spaces. The negatives are what bring the design onto the cloth. Yeah, and after the printing, the negatives right here become the positives on the cloth. Like that's the design is always a positive on the cloth. Yeah, so I use this masking tape so that the mat doesn't go where I don't want it. So it's like a resist I use when I'm about to print. And yeah, let me just mask up one screen and you see what I'm saying. So as I'm tapping this whole thing, I tap all the edges where I don't want the mat to be, where I don't want the mat to go. So I have to tap like all the sides, right? And you have to make sure that when you're tapping this thing, you don't cover the designs, because if you cover the design, it won't then be printed on the edges. So you have to make sure that the whole thing doesn't cover, but it covers the edges. Yeah. Yeah. This is something that I decided to do after seeing like some of my printing back when I was just starting the practice. So yeah, this is something that I've really taught myself, and yeah, keep on learning through the process. And plus, if I'm to add the screens I use right now are A4 screens. Soon we are going to be moving to the A3 screens, which you'll see soon in time. But apparently we have like A3 screens. It's what we use for the printing thing. So yeah, this is a screen that's already taped. Like this is what happens after the taping of the screens. As you can see, like it has mat can go through these edges. Yeah, so let's dive into the whole process. So we have this mat right here, but it's still so thick, so we're gonna add water to it so that we mix it and it becomes less thick. So since it's water based, it doesn't have a problem using water to like mix this up. But the reason as to why we use water-based ink is mainly because water doesn't like this material after usage. In our disposal, it doesn't like affect like the land and all those things, because it doesn't have chemicals that really harm the environment. It's mainly water based, so that's why we use this. Yeah, so let me use the water and let me mix, and you see what happens while I'm doing that. So you don't have to add like so much water, because you don't want it to be so light. And as you can see, it's already happening. You really have to be careful, because this thing can spill on your clothing and all that. So you really have to be careful. You have to be careful when adding water, because the more water you add, the less thick it becomes, and at times it being so less thick, it takes time to like really happen. It doesn't have to be so thick, so I was doing what I'm doing. I think right now you can see what is going on. It's really turning to be less thick, and that is what we really want. We really need this to so it doesn't have an issue adding water if you still feel like it's not what you want yet. So this is what we have right now, and I think this is like really good for printing the fabric. I tell you, like, printing and you see like the results are not yet good. You can still add it, but for now I feel like, yeah, this is good. This is like something we can really work with. All right, so this is glue, and this is fabric glue that we put onto the printing table, so that the cloth doesn't move while we are printing. So yeah, just add a little bit of it, so that then smear it, then dry it. So let me do that right now. You don't need to put so much, that should be little. So yeah, that's it. So we are going to dry the glue, so that it dries onto the board. And I use this dryer. It's a hair dryer, but it can also work, so it's what I've been using all this time for drying. So yeah, let me do that. Yeah, I think it's dry, so now we are heading like to the screen printing of the fabric. The preparations are done, and yeah, let's do this. So now you see our fabric is well onto the cloth. So we get the screen, the ones we wish to use, and we place them right. Yeah, that's like where we want to start from to print. And yeah, let me get the mat. I add mat onto this whole thing. Yeah, like a layer, it's okay. You get this, then I have to hold it in one place as I screen print this. You have to apply the pressure so that it doesn't move. And boom, there we go. Yeah, that's the design, the first design. So let's move forward. We're screen printing the next design right here. You have to like really align this together. So you have to make sure that where you put in the screen is where it has to be. This comes with experience and time. So yeah, you might do a few mistakes in the first times, but because I've been doing this for a while, so I know how to do it, how to align the screens. And yeah, let's go on. Get knot into like the whole thing. Yeah. Looks like, yeah. That's what we're saying. That's what the design is so far. So yeah, we do this continuous times so that we get like multiple designs. But this is like the first. So we have to move like the whole cloth and redo like what we did. It's like a repetitive process till we get the fabrics done. So guys, we are finally done with our printing session today, and the material is already done. As you can see, these are a couple of meters we're printing. Yeah, and this is how the cloth is looking so far. So yeah, this is what happens while I'm screen printing. I just have to play with the screens and I have to make sure that things get in line. Yeah, but so far this is what done. Yeah. So guys, as I've shown you everything, the screen printing, we are moving. The next session will be about the drafting of the pieces, one of our pieces. Probably it's gonna be a band, and yeah, later on we'll show you how we did the ornaments. But thanks so much, and please, if you really like what we've done so far, please share this thing, share the process, share everything, and also like, and also follow or subscribe to Afamuru. Yeah, I'm gonna be taking you through the sessions of my fashion design practice. Yeah, thanks so much.